I have some chicken here and I want to marinate it. So I am using a Maggi cube there, chicken stock there. Now this is optional, but of course it will always add the flavor there. There are 2 stock pieces. I just use one of them. So I'm just going to add in the amount of salt that will go in for the marination and try and break it with the salt there. And this is what will be marinating my pieces of chicken there. So let's start marinating with these pieces of the 1 cube from the Maggi stock piece there. So I'm going to marinate it properly in such a manner that it gives this unique taste and flavor to my recipe. This is garlic mushroom chicken. So there goes. So this will be there. It's okay if you can straight away work on it. Otherwise, you can just marinate it for some more time. One more ingredient I'll add in is some pepper. Some pepper there. And I'll just let it stay like this, say for 10 minutes or so. Heated a pan with around 3 tablespoons of oil. I've used a canola oil. You can use any vegetable oil of your choice. And I'm just going to drop in the piece of chicken. And this will just preserve the juices of the chicken inside. Turn them around after a minute or so, because I just want the brown color on the top. That's it. So this way also we'll just fry for a minute or so. So while the chicken pieces are frying up, I'm going to show you the other ingredients that I need. I have taken here around 10 button mushrooms and I'm going to really dice them. You may keep it chunky also, but I'll dice them a little small and thin. I'll need some salt. The entire cooking will be done in some canola or vegetable oil. I'll also need some oyster sauce, some light soy sauce and sesame oil. Sesame oil is optional but always enhances the flavor of any dish, Chinese dishes. I'll need some chili flakes, 1 big tablespoon of corn flour to make the slurry, 1 big onion diced into small thin slices, not diced, sliced, and around 12 pods of garlic sliced very thin, and this amount of ginger I want, and this time I have not made them into juliennes but just sliced them very thin. So now let me check out on the pieces of chicken frying up. So those are the last pieces of chicken frying up and I'm ready to go. Remaining oil, this time I'm not putting garlic but ginger. I'm just letting it fry for some time. The next thing I'm putting in the piece of onion, slices of onion goes in. Let me give it a mix there. I do not want it browned. Normally when we talk about Indian cooking, we brown it, we have it like this. There's so many varieties. When we talk about Indo-Chinese cooking, I love it this way. We don't brown it, and then I put in the pieces, the garlic there, and of course some chili flakes. So some chili flakes going. I'll give it a mix. Reduce the heat and let all these spices burst into their flavors. Now while all those are really mixing up with the flavors, I'm going to do something that I really love, and it's really a psychological happiness that I get when I just slice the mushrooms. They're so soft and nice, and then they're so graceful, if I can tell that. And this way I'm going to just slice off all the mushrooms. Now I drop in the pieces of chicken and then just give it a nice mix and cover and cook for some time till the pieces are completely done. So after covering and cooking for some time, I'm just going to first of all drop in some light soy sauce. Say 1 tablespoon of light soy sauce goes in. The next thing I put in some oyster sauce. So this is also say 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce that I'm putting in. I give it a nice mix now. So it's a mix there. You may reduce the amount of oil once you fry it, but it's always, the same flavors will be there, no problem. So let it again cook for some time, but before that I'll just put in the mushrooms. So I'm putting in the mushrooms now. And again giving a nice mix there. It's very easy. You have all the things ready. And Chinese cooking becomes easier. And then we just cover and cook for some more time on low flame. Okay. Now I'm just adding some water, a little warm water. And give as much of water as you actually want in the gravy. You may want it thick to be had with something like paranthas. So then you can make it a little thicker. Now I've increased the heat and I just let it come to the first boil. So now this is completely done and I want to put in just some more salt. But I would love some pepper also. You can add in some salt and some pepper. But I just got something like this, pepper and salt together. And I love to use it. So I'm just going to throw in the amount that I want, salt and pepper. So now just give it a mix there. I have used light soy sauce, which is for the flavor there, and therefore the color is not as bright. You may use in a little bit of dark soy sauce. I think I'll add a little bit. Just a small teaspoon of soy sauce will give that beautiful color that we all love. And now is the time when the slurry goes in. This is going to thicken up once I put the slurry. So I'm slowly putting in the slurry, mixture of corn flour and water. And I just increase the heat a bit again. Okay, and then let's see how thick I want it, and accordingly that much only I'll put in. So that way the slurry goes in and your gravy will immediately thicken up. So I'm putting in the entire thing, 1 tablespoon there, and my gravy is thickened up. And this is my garlic chicken mushroom. See, it's beautifully done up. And now my recipe wants some salt and some pepper. I'm using something like pepper and salt mix, which I happen to get, and I'm going to use it now, this here, as much as I want. Just a small teaspoon of soy sauce will give that beautiful color that we all love. And now is the time when the slurry goes in. This is going to thicken up once I put the slurry. So I'm slowly putting in the slurry, mixture of corn flour and water, and I just increase the heat a bit again. Okay, and then let's see how thick I want it, and accordingly that much only I'll put in. So that way the slurry goes in and your gravy will immediately thicken up. So I'm putting in the entire thing, 1 tablespoon there, and my gravy is thickened up. Now this is ready, my garlic chicken mushroom. I just shut it down and then put in the last secret ingredient, my sesame oil. It's optional, but it's classic. And then give it a turn and you can enjoy with any fried rice. And then that's it. It's done. Let's serve it out. That's ready. My garlic chicken mushroom. It's a steaming pot that I have here. And this can be enjoyed with any fried rice for the perfect Indo-Chinese chicken recipe. I hope you'll give it a like and a thumbs up. You'll try it out and let me know in the comment section whether you liked it. Of course, subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Thank you so much for watching.